About 44 years ago, on September 5th, 1977, NASA launched a space probe into interstellar space. This space probe is known as Voyager 1, which has been in continuous contact with NASA's base station for the past 44 years. The van was dispatched on a mission from which there is absolutely no hope of return. This space probe is traveling through deep space at a speed of 60,500 kilometers per hour, and at this moment, it is very far from us, floating in the darkness of the void, sending us information about our solar system and this universe. This part of space is also known as interstellar space. In 2012, as soon as it entered interstellar space, one day NASA scientists received a signal from Voyager 1 that sent chills down everyone's spine. When that signal was decoded, it contained a strange and eerie sound that Voyager 1 had recorded. Millions of kilometers away from our world, in the depths of space, what was that thing whose sound made the institution's hair stand on end? This sound was recorded about 140 billion kilometers away from Earth, and it was a sound that showed no signs of stopping or diminishing. Scientists waited for many days, but not only did the sound not stop, it didn't even decrease. Before they knew it, a year had passed, then another year, and after a full 3 years, some decrease in the intensity of the strange sound was observed. This sound was the longest recorded in Voyager 1's 44-year history, and it had kept the scientists awake at night. Sound, there was something else that continuously troubled the institutions. Yes, the point where Voyager 1 had first recorded this sound, after 3 full years, it had traveled 1.6 billion kilometers away from that point. But still, the sound remained the same. A distance of 1.6 billion kilometers is equivalent to making approximately 4,000 trips from the Earth to the Moon. Where was this sound, which spread over such a vast distance, coming from? This question had baffled the greatest researchers and scientists. One thing was certain, that outside our solar system, there is definitely some force hidden that is causing this sound. But there is no sound in space. So how was it actually recorded? The fact is that as soon as you enter space, no kind of sound reaches your ears. If there is someone right next to the astronaut during a spacewalk, even if it's a murder, even if there is an explosion, you will see the explosion, but its sound won't reach your ears. Sound needs air and atmosphere to reach our ears. Both of these are absent in space. That's why no sound can travel in space. Sound waves can't travel in space, but electromagnetic waves can easily do so. Our ears can't hear these waves, but they are recorded and sent to Earth for decoding. This was the unique sound sent by Voyager 1 from interstellar space. Some scientists say this sound came from plasma waves traveling in space. Some researchers believe forces in deep space create this sound. We lack the ability to understand these forces and why they release sound. Voyager 1 captures these waves, converts them to radio signals, and transmits to Earth. Though traveling at light speed, it takes 21 hours to reach NASA's antenna on Earth. This wasn't the first time Voyager 1 sent us a unique sound. NASA has previously recorded many unique sounds from space. In 2007, an event amazed institutions. Researchers found unusual signals in space. In silence, sounds appeared and vanished in half a second. The sounds seemed like an alien warship attacking Voyager with laser beams. These recorded sounds, called fast radio bursts, were like that. Hearing these sounds confirmed that exploring deep space raises more questions. Researchers think these bursts may result from black holes or distant supernova. Some researchers believe aliens on other planets are far more advanced. They charge their spaceships through these radio bursts. Perhaps some of these radio bursts collided with our space probe or just passed by it. But the real truth of this strange sound is still unknown to anyone. These are the sounds that NASA recorded from interstellar space. But there's no need to go so far to record such strange sounds. NASA has also recorded many unique and eerie sounds from our own solar system. The probe NASA launched for research on our solar system's planets has also recorded many such sounds that have puzzled the world. This is Jupiter's moon known as Ganymede, and this is its sound, which is truly hair-raising. Institutions believe that this sound is from electromagnetic waves that create polar lights. Just like polar lights are seen in many parts of the Earth's sky. Similarly, polar lights are formed on Jupiter and Ganymede. And it's possible that the sound you just heard is the converted sound of polar lights on Jupiter's moon Ganymede. All the strange sounds you've heard so far have been officially published by NASA, and no editing has been done. Saturn, which is also a planet in our solar system. NASA has recorded some strange sounds from here as well. NASA believes that the Cassini spacecraft converted and sent these sounds from radio waves emitted by Saturn, possibly a result of polar lights there. Voyager 1, which has been continuously sending us photos and information from outer space for the past 44 years. Sadly, we are about to lose it forever. NASA says that Voyager 1 has only enough power to stay in contact with us for the next 1 or 2 years. After that, only its photos will remain with us.